The executive imposter. My family is old money. Connecticut, the kind of wealth that stays quiet but opens every door. When I met Chloe at a charity gala in Manhattan, she fit right in. She was a VP at a top-tier private equity firm, or so she said. She talked about synergy and market volatility over expensive scotch, and my parents loved her. They saw her as a peer, not a gold digger. We were 6 months out from a June wedding when the cracks started to show. It started with the office calls. Chloe would step out of dinner, looking stressed, claiming she was closing a deal in London. But one night, she left her phone on the marble counter. A calendar notification popped up. Call mom, 8 p.m. The caller ID on her urgent London meeting 5 minutes later, just a random 1 to 800 number for a telemarketer. I felt a pit in my stomach. I did what I never thought I'd do. I hired a private investigator. The report I got back was a horror story. Chloe didn't have an MBA from Wharton. She had a 2-year degree from a community college she never finished. Her high-powered office in Midtown? It was a co-working space she rented for 2 hours a week just to take selfies and commute in front of my family. The most chilling part? The forged diplomas hanging in her home office were high-quality fakes ordered from a website. She had spent 3 years playing a character, studying my family's interests, and staging her entire life just to get a signature on a prenuptial agreement she hoped her status would let her skip. I confronted her on a Sunday morning while we were looking at wedding flowers. I laid the PI's photos of her office, which was actually her sitting in a Starbucks for 8 hours a day on the table. She didn't cry. She didn't even deny it. She just looked at me with this cold, empty stare and said, "Do you have any idea how hard it is to get into your world without a script?" She hadn't fallen for me. She had targeted a tax bracket. I called off the wedding that hour. My family was embarrassed, but I was just numb. I wasn't mourning a fiancé. I was mourning a person who never actually existed. How do you ever trust a perfect person again?